Initialize.
Mhm.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, man. We back on this thing for giving this another try. Hey, Mark,
Yeah.
you ready, bro?
Oh yeah, man. The technical difficulties, but you hold a real player down. Man. We back in the saddle.
Yeah, man. But hey, man, so we were talking about college football, man. Just kind of the shakeup that happened this past week.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, man, how like I say this, man. So based upon what we got right now with the SEC, man, I don't know who's gonna come out the SEC for the college football playoffs.
Yeah, me neither.
It's hard to say. As of right now, you can say Tennessee is the best team in the SEC because they are 8-1. Texas 8-1. Then you got Texas A&M is 7-2. Everybody else got seven, at least two losses, at least. Um,
Right.
and that's unusual. We used to at least have one or two undefeated teams still till they make it to the SEC championship, man. So what from your tape, bro? What you think, man? What you think going about to shake up with this college football, bro?
Yeah, man. And like I said, definitely at this point in time, with everything so narrow and everybody, having like back to back records, sort of
Yeah,
say, at this point in time, it's going to change so much week to week. And so, yeah, you just stated Tennessee is on top right now, but Tennessee has to play Georgia. And I think Georgia is definitely coming off a loss to Ole Miss. Will pull it out. I think they'll pull out the victory this week because I know how Kirby Smart usually bounces back. So,
yeah.
and if that happens, here we go with another shift, another change. So, yeah, man,
Uh,
we shall see.
yeah. I mean, it's rough right now, man. I mean, just because Tennessee's up, like, let me see who Tennessee remaining schedule is right now because that they got they got to play Georgia's coming up week.
Yeah, my point
They got to play
exactly.
Georgia's coming up week, so that they're gonna be
A
uh
loss.
yep. I mean, you got UTEP, that's a knockoff game. We ain't worried about that. But then you got somebody else, they last game that they got to worry about, even though their record don't reflect it. But they got to worry about Vanderbilt.
Yeah, about to
That
say Vanderbilt. Yeah, sure. Is.
Yep, they got to worry about Vanderbilt, man. Um, and then I mean, we're gonna look at Texas, remainder record. They got Arkansas, Kentucky, and Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas ain't no pushover.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, they should beat Kentucky, Texas A&M. That's going to be a rough game for them.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, man, like we used to say, SEC, it's hard to come out of SEC because you got to beat up on each other, man. But this year, really saying it, bro, I'm surprised by it, to be honest with you. I thought we at least had one undefeated team, but beginning of the year, I thought, man, we'll get about 4 or 5 teams in the playoffs. I can't say that right now.
Yeah. I mean, and right now, I'm not surprised though because, like you said, the schedule has only gotten harder. We're adding
Mhm.
Oklahoma and Texas into the matter. Oklahoma is not playing the best of all right now, but at the same
Yeah,
time, they're still they're a decent team. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
But
So
they weren't ready for the SEC, man.
no,
They,
but I'm saying it right. So, but Oklahoma is not a UTEP. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
facts.
yeah, you still have to come to play. When
Facts.
playing them, Britt Venables is a defensive minded coach, so so he's going to at least bring that to the table. Their
Yep.
problem is their offense. Definitely,
Yep.
right now at this point in time, they can't score, but their defense, they play well, they play decent.
Yeah.
So yeah, you still have to come to play every week. So I'm not surprised by everybody, having like one loss, two losses, because nobody's just stood out at the beginning of the year. Definitely,
Mhm.
Georgia did to me, and everybody thought they would have, based
Yeah.
on last year or what have you. Tennessee is definitely doing good. I mean, I would definitely
And we've
say,
been talking about Tennessee for the last couple of years too. They've
yeah.
been just getting better and better.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. So yeah. I mean, and they only had one loss. So I mean, at this point in time, it's like you said, it's hard to win every
yeah.
single week in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
SEC
Yeah.
with
Yep.
with the gauntlet of the SEC, and now that it's harder, it would only make sense that everybody has at least one loss. But I mean, we'll definitely see coming down the line. how many teams can get in there, like you said. I mean, you still have your Ohio States have to play, your Oregons. So,
Yep.
those one losses are going to knock them out,
Yep.
definitely. So we might see
You got
two
Indiana
teams.
that's taking up the spot that nobody predicted at the beginning of the
Right,
season.
right.
They keep winning out. I mean, they're gonna have guaranteed spot.
So
Uh,
Ohio State already lost to Oregon. My bad. Right. That's who they
yeah.
have to play. They have to play Indiana.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, exactly. So that definitely might be an L right there for
Yep.
them. So
Yep.
and that could push another SEC team, to the top or into the 12 team playoff. So yeah,
Yep.
it's a lot of football to be played left with 3 games left for some people.
Oh yeah. The ACC championship just got a little bit more interesting too
Yeah.
because Miami lost. Clemson's still up. You know what I mean, up there too. So if I'm predicting those two gonna play in the ACC championship game, I
Yeah.
mean the winner gonna come out of that. You know what I mean? Go to it. You got Colorado out of the Big 12. Got to play. Who Colorado got to play next? I think they got to. They got to play. They got to play Utah. So they got to play Utah, Kansas, and Oklahoma State. Those are 3 games that they can win.
Mm-hmm.
Those
Yeah.
are 3 games that they can win. But they got to worry about BYU. You know what I mean? See how they do. Iowa State lost, so that right there helped them out a lot this past. So this college rank is, I want to say, this probably the roughest, going to be the roughest rankings for ever since they got this new format. They left the BCS. I think this year going to be rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Definitely. Like I
Everybody
said,
thought it was going to be easier because it's a 12 team. Uh,
mm-hmm.
I think it got worse. I
Yeah.
think this year they really want to just do like the top 4 teams. It's hard right now, man.
Right, right. I mean, it's definitely like I said, that definitely that 11, I say 11 to 15 slot, maybe
Yeah.
10 to 15
Oh
slot.
yeah.
It's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah. Oh
Those
yeah.
two.
Oh yeah. Because you got, like, I mean, I'm just gonna ramble down the top 15. You got Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Penn State, Indiana, Tennessee, BYU, Notre Dame, Alabama, Ole Miss, Georgia, Miami, Boise State, SMU, and Texas A&M. That's
Yeah,
top 15 right now.
yeah, and that 10 to 5 right there, you just said was
It
a
is a gauntlet, bro. It's
yeah.
a freaking gauntlet. So it's gonna be rough right now, man, to tell who's gonna come out, who's gonna get in that 12 team playoffs. We're gonna see how this ranking go out tonight. But also, you know what I mean, we from the South, man. We, you know what I mean, and the SEC, bro. I can't even tell you right now how the SEC finna look, man. And I just know I want to fire Hugh Freeze. I want Hugh Freeze gone from Auburn. I want him gone.
Of course, you missed that.
Every, like I told you, every week when we lose and Colorado win, you get somebody in the on the Facebook page say, "Hey, y'all still don't think we should have hired Prime Time?" You know what I mean? Y'all say y'all want to Hugh Freeze, give him time, but Prime only took 2 years.
I mean, that kind of looks like Alabama, the University of Alabama behind you too. So you wouldn't be wrong by putting it up there, man. you know. But I don't know what y'all gonna do, man. I really don't know at this point in time. He Freeze. I mean, like I said, he has 1 year to get it right, and he's gonna have to dive hard into the transfer portal.
Yep.
Like I said, the transfer portal is the new JUCO at
Oh
this
yeah.
point.
Oh yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. So,
Yeah. I mean, and you gotta pay. You just can't be like, oh, you're the top athlete. We're gonna give you 100,000, bro. Stop that, man.
right.
And I'm still to this day furious, and I think it should have cost him his job. I'm still furious that Hugh Freeze didn't want to pay Cam Ward $1 million. Cam Ward gave Hugh Freeze a bunch of times, said, "I want to come to Auburn, but you got to pay me $1 million."
It's chump change.
And right now, we got two of the sorriest quarterbacks. Man, I think they can't. Man, we can find some park football players that play better quarterback than our Auburn quarterbacks, man. They
Yeah,
both
man. See, the game has changed so much, and like the one thing you have to do is you have to adapt. So
yeah,
Hugh Freeze coming in with that mindset. I have what I have in my in my locker room, and I
yeah,
think we can win with that right now. The game is sped up so much since NIL. In the last 2 3 years, you can't have that mentality because I can now go pay players and build my roster just like a NFL roster. Just like how the Rams went to the Super Bowl and won it when they went and got, Odell Beckham. And they went and got the pieces that they needed to build their team. So
yep,
it's the
yep.
same way right now in a college football league. You could do the same thing as far as build your spot. I mean, look what Cam Ward did to Miami. Just how he changed the whole trajectory of Miami, based
Hey,
on that one piece that they
yeah,
needed. So yeah, you cannot get lost in the past right now at this point in time. It's an interchanging game right now, and you have to stay on top of it right now. So yeah, he messed up bad, and like I said, the only way he can recover is to go in that portal next year and get those key pieces that he need, which is definitely a quarterback. I don't know what else y'all necessarily
man,
need.
we need. Our defense is good though. You know what I mean? I say Auburn defense is good. Our offense, we got some playmakers, but we need some better wide receiver. They drop the ball too much, and our quarterback is inconsistent.
Yeah,
So
yeah, y'all defense is good. Y'all got a good running game.
yeah,
Yeah, it might just be the quarterback, just
yeah.
like we just said about
And
Miami.
chat said we need a dual threat quarterback. You damn
Yeah,
right we
oh,
do.
yeah, no
I
doubt
mean,
about it.
right now you can't get past a dual threat quarterback.
No, no,
Look,
no. You can't have a Tom Brady or a Peyton Manning no more.
nah,
You
nah.
know, and like I said, Dan Orlovsky even said that. You know what I'm saying? The game has changed. You remember they used to talk bad about you not staying in the pocket. You want to run too much. I mean, which is still can be a bad thing if you run too much or run too soon. I should say that's it. If you run too soon, but no, you definitely have to be a dual quarterback at this day and age. You know,
Yep,
like look how the Mannings talk about Archie Manning. Peyton and Eli. They said they don't know where he got that
yeah.
running game from because it didn't come from them. But
And what I told you, I said the two scariest words was mobile Manning. That's a
yeah,
problem. That
yeah,
is a problem.
it is. It is.
Them two words got mobile Manning is a problem. That right there, I ain't never thought that was gonna be I ain't never thought that was even a thing to even talk about. But that
Yeah,
man, he can move. And the reason why you gotta have a dual threat quarterback, because the linemen are more athletic. The
yeah.
linemen are faster.
Bigger, faster,
They
strong.
skills says a lot, but they converting defense. You know what I mean? Back in you say the early 2000s, the mid 2000s, your DN, you know what I mean? He was still 290, 280. Nah, they converting outside linebackers to be hand in the dirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just everything is just sliding down because you now
Yep.
now you have DBs who can play linebacker.
Yeah.
You have linebackers who can play defensive line. So
Yep.
it's more hybrid, like you
It's
said.
more hybrid. Yep.
Yeah, at
Yep.
this
So
point in time.
I mean, it's crazy, man. Interesting right now with this college football, man. That who really gonna be in that top 12, man? Let me ask you, do you think Colorado gonna win it out to even make it to the top to the playoffs?
Yeah, man. I mean, but so who can get in their way with that schedule you just read off? Besides BYU,
Yeah.
at this point in time, they. Yeah, I mean, I don't see nobody stopping them right now at this time with the talent and like I say, and the progression that they have right now at this point in time.
Yeah.
Their move, their motion is crazy right now. So, I mean, yeah, when you play those teams like BYU, you have to be smart because BYU is like a Harvard on steroids.
Yeah.
The players are smart.
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
not like Vanderbilts. You,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, with the best players. You have to be smart because they're not gonna mess up. They're not gonna have 20 penalties. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be sound, fundamentally sound in what they're doing. So
Yeah. I
so
mean,
yeah,
yeah.
that could be their only slip up. But yeah, they can, man. They can definitely win out right now.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, man. I think the only people can beat them is they self
Right.
because
Exactly.
or injuries. That's it, man. Um, they trenches got a lot better. Warren, you could tell Warren Sapp is in the D lineman room, coaching them and teaching them because them boys they attacking now. They was not attacking last year. Even at the beginning of the year, they wasn't attacking like that.
Yeah.
They yeah. and
They are bad.
they dialing up stunts for him. Like I'm seeing a
Mhm.
lot more twists. I'm seeing a lot more like slant. You know what I mean? Like when I was
Mhm.
coach, I love us if I can really stop the run game, but I feel like that running back wasn't like agile. You know what I mean? He can like juke his way out of certain ways. I used to slant. I used to slant my line, bro. You know what I mean? Because that cut down on cutback lanes. So I
Mhm.
used to slant them. You slant them. Now I'm seeing everything. I'm seeing a whole bag of work coming from Colorado defensive line.
Yeah, clog up that middle. You
Yeah,
definitely right. Yeah,
yeah,
just don't let it be an easy run hole or
yeah.
easy run.
Exactly. Your
Yeah,
linebacker got to scrape though. You know what I mean? They got to scrape over
yeah.
top. You know what I mean? That's and you know what? That was one thing I did notice because they D line would put more pressure on their linebackers because they would have multiple gaps open. You know
Right,
what I mean? So
right.
you gotta pick one. I gotta pick one.
Right. You have to be like you said. You have to be gap sound playing
Yeah,
football because one gap, football, like you say, is chess, not checkers.
yeah,
So
yeah,
one gap, it can mess you up.
yeah.
That's why somebody could have a 60, 70 yard run. You know, yeah, but they are, man. Colorado definitely playing better. They got, like I say, they got the coaching they need. I think they got the player. They got the right camaraderie there. They lost some players and they gained some players.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
of their defensive backs, he left Colorado and went to Florida. Why would you do that? Like one of the cornerbacks left Alabama and went to Florida State. Like, what
The
decisions are I
the
making?
worst decision to make.
I'm telling you, both of those are horrible
Yeah,
decisions.
horrible
Yeah,
decision, bro.
yeah, but hey, some people run from the pressure.
Unless they was getting that bag and they need, you know what I mean. As a college student, you need some money. You know what I mean. You probably got a family at the house that, hey, my mom needs some money, and I'm only getting 50,000 here, but they talking about they're gonna give me half a meal. Yeah, that might be a business decision you got to make.
I can
It
see
might
it.
not be a long term decision, that a good long term decision, but it might be something that got you or your family out of a bad situation quick.
Now I could see if it was that, but they're not. It's not like you leaving a smaller program going to a much larger
Yeah,
program.
yeah,
You kind of
yeah,
it's kind of even playing field. Like I said, going from Colorado right now
yeah,
to Florida right now.
yeah,
Let's just look at the projection of how much income is coming into Colorado over
yeah.
the last 2 years. I mean, it's stupid if you looked at the money stats before. It's crazy compared to a Florida right now.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. And this might seem like a very small percentage, but from a university perspective, that's a huge percentage. They this past year, they had to increase their enrollment by 3.4% of students coming in as a normal student. That's huge because I mean that's not a like it's not 20% because a college can't go 20% over because they still gotta have dorms and all that type of stuff. But
Right.
in 1 year, 2%, 3%, that's huge for the academic enrollment. You know what I
Right.
mean?
And
They had to turn
adds
down
up.
so many people, bro. It was crazy.
That adds up 3.4% every
In
year.
1 year. Yeah, yeah,
That's a lot. And I
yeah,
mean, so just think about the revenue, like I say, and income that's coming into as well. I mean, like I say, if you haven't looked at them, just for anybody, people out there, man, please just Google the income and that Colorado has made since Dion has got there. It's crazy. I'm talking about from the city to the college.
yep.
It's
Just like
crazy.
Jackson State. You know
Right.
what I mean? They boosted up that revenue so like they were sold out, man. They
Yeah.
were like the whole city, restaurants was jam packed because so many people was coming in. Now he just brought that over to Colorado.
Yeah, yeah, and he's gonna take it from Colorado to
Yep.
the Cowboys.
He ain't going to Cowboys, bro. He already said he ain't going pro.
He
He
didn't say
said he
it.
said he did say that. He said it multiple times. The reason he said that, he said, I just can't fathom paying somebody 20, 30, 40 million dollars for them to just to bail out on you. He said, I have a problem with that. He enjoyed the college. You know what I mean? You're gonna make more money. Your job security gonna be a lot better. And you got to deal with Jared Jones. Now, if Jared Jones was happen, like I've been telling you before, if he was to happen to pass, now y'all in the Super Bowl hunt, maybe Dion to come over.
No, man, it's a perfect setup, man. His son go there, and you coach there. You the head coach there.
So tell me, Mark, how y'all gonna offload this $60 million roster, this $60 million a year salary that you got to pay Mr. Prescott?
Fire everybody. It's a clause. It's a clause in the contract.
I
No,
mean, I
and
got the
definitely with a new coach, definitely with a new head coach, you know there comes a roster changes and clauses. So I mean, he can definitely be
they
offloaded.
got to offload it to somebody. You know what I mean? Unless they either restructure the deal. If they don't restructure the deal, I mean, I don't. Maybe
Dak has one of the best
it
viewers.
might be two organizations that might bite. One organization is the Jets,
Mhm.
and because I don't see Aaron Rodgers coming back after this year, I don't see that.
The
I can
Jets,
see,
the
and then
Panthers, the Raiders. Yeah, we can what I'm saying is the Tennessee Titans. What I'm saying is where there's a will, there's a way.
okay,
We can get them out of there. And we're gonna get him out of there because he, like I told you, he pulled the scam dude. He took
man.
the money.
What Cam Newton got to do about this? You keep bringing up Cam Newton. Leave that man alone. That man is in retirement, bro. He
He
ain't
took
for
the money and
nobody, man.
ran.
He
He
ain't for
took the money and
nobody.
ran. Man. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. You know what he did. He took the money and ran, man.
That man ain't get no money, man. He had a documentary. He said exactly who did it. He
his,
didn't take the money.
his
He said
daddy
it
did.
was a lie because he didn't go
No.
to Mississippi.
Oh my. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You don't believe that, man. I know you
I
don't believe it.
do.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
His
That,
dad, the preacher man, did not take the money. He
his
fell
daddy
on the sword like every great dad would.
his dad is no longer preaching right now. I can tell
What you
you
mean
why.
his dad ain't preaching no more, man? His dad ain't preaching no more.
No, not at all. He got a house on the lake. Right? Yeah, man. You talking about preaching? No, he got his tithe and offers. All right. Yeah. We all know what happened. Yeah,
hey,
man. We getting rid of Dak, man. No doubt about it.
hey, some other news, man. What we talked about, Florida State. You know what I mean? They head coach. He fired both coordinators. I don't know what took him so long to do that.
I mean, the
I
season
mean,
over.
the season over with. I mean, you already know. Everybody know with college football, you don't to get some. After the third game, you usually can tell if you go 0-3. Yeah, buddy, you might not even make the bowl game, let alone try to make anything. You know what I mean? You got to make your decision early.
Yeah.
Uh, just like old Brian Kelly. You know what I mean? Like he should be on the hot seat. Like we said earlier, he should be on the hot seat. Like he has no meaningful wins. He should be gone, bro. Ain't no he ain't SEC material, bro. And I'm so sick of what I'm sick of is the SEC is not giving some of these young coordinators that's balling chances to be head coaches in the SEC. You hear I'm tired of the old kind of Southern way of like, we need somebody SEC proven, blah 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 blah. You do have them. They just ain't a head coach.
Right, 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 and that's true because, but it's gonna come back to bite the programs in the rear end, the ones who don't, like I say, like we were talking about NIL. If you don't catch up to what's going on, it's gonna come back and bite you because, like I said, the game is going to get more prolific. The play calling is going to get a little more prolific.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
I said, like the defensive coordinator, T. Will at Arkansas,
Yep.
when they beat Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? The game plan he came up with for defense was so out the ordinary, but it worked, you know what I'm saying? And as you see, it's going to take that type of play calling with the type of offensive play calling that's going on now. So, like I said, the game is changing. All that old school trying to stay in this defense and think this gonna work all game long. No, if you're not switching it up, if you're not adjusting, just like in anything, It's gonna come back and get you.
I,
So, but
I,
yeah, it's a lot of coaches out there, like you said, that definitely have talent, younger coaches who
yeah,
probably have been assistant coaches in the SEC for a long time.
yeah, yeah. It is, man. Just, I mean, look at the NFL is adapting.
Mm-hmm.
Look how many coaches that came from from the Shanahan tree. His son, Mike McDaniels. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Right.
um, the new coach, the
Raheem.
Rams coach. Like, he got
Mm-hmm.
like 5 or 6 old. They weren't even coordinators for him.
Mm-hmm.
They was like analysts, and you know what I mean, QA people that grew up through the change. The SEC hasn't been doing that. They haven't been doing that. They just been saying very, very relaxed. Oh, we want an SEC coach that was a head coach to come to another SEC. Them days are gone, bro. They gone.
Yeah. Yeah, and
They
like
are
I
gone.
said, it's gonna come back, and it's gonna whoever doesn't adjust first is gonna have they're gonna get the bad end of the stick, because basically whoever does make the adjustment, and then it's gonna be like, oh man, how did
Yep,
they do that? We
yep,
lose. Now we need to catch up. Now it's too
yep.
late.
It's too
You
late now.
know, yeah. So
Too late now. It's too
like
late now.
they say, when it's in your face, it's too late. You
Yep,
should have adjusted beforehand.
yep.
So we'll
But
see.
hey, man, let's switch gears, man. Let's talk about some NFL, man. And we'll start off with your team, Michael Parsons from the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I mean? He came on, kind of talked about some things, bro. That he was. Everybody thought. I mean, the words were what the words was. Like, he basically said, "Hey, I don't care where Mike McCarthy goes. You know what I mean? I'm looking out for these guys that ain't gonna have too much longer to play this game." Now he came back and retracted his statement. Not necessarily retracted, but he blamed the media for misconstruing his words, saying, "No, I wasn't throwing Mike McCarthy on the bus. I'm just speaking on the players that, hey, they might not have a year past this. You know what I mean? Or are they coming up on retirement? You know what I mean? You do age out of football, but you don't age out of coaching too much. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure you heard the video, but
Yeah,
what you think about that, man? Because I really think that his words was true. He just backslid on his words because it drew too much negative media and he hasn't signed his deal yet with the Cowboys. So I'm gonna let you speak on that too.
yeah, but like you said, I don't think he necessarily withdrew. Tried to draw back his words.
Yeah,
With anything in life, definitely in the media world, when there's so much editing, everything has to be taken into context. It's just like reading the Bible. You can't just read one verse and,
yeah,
and, and and get the whole,
whole mess.
conclusion of what's going on, right? So you have
Yep,
to know what's going on beforehand.
yep,
So, like I said, he was asked a question as far as like the Cowboys' future and will he be there? Will Mike McCarthy be there before him? And that's what he was saying. That's why he said it's above my pay grade.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
And video
so
don't even say what
right,
the
exactly.
don't even show the question.
Right, exactly. So when people seen above my pay grade, they thought he was speaking as far as Mike McCarthy. Basically that he was above his pay grade, which is not. He was saying that decision is above his pay grade. He can't make that decision, and
Mm-hmm.
he was speaking on, like he said, he was saying, saying Mike McCarthy as a coach can still go anywhere and coach anywhere. What I'm saying, as a coach, because he can still get hired. I mean, just like we just was talking about coaches, their longevity. Coaches coach to 80, and what I'm saying, just like Monty Kiffin or what
Yeah,
have you. So, that's basically what he was saying. He was just saying that Zach Martin, a player in the game after playing for 17, 18 years, is
mm-hmm.
on their last, what I'm saying, leg of
Yep.
playing in the league, because that's your tenure
Well,
at that point in
that's
time.
a long career too. I
Yes,
mean,
it is. It's super
yeah,
long for it
yeah,
to be in the NFL to get beat
yeah,
up on that long. So
yeah.
that's what he was saying. I think it, like I said, I think it was taken out of context. Basically, what he was saying. Now, now I will admit, like the last little part he said was, You know what I'm saying? It was a little grayish area. You know when he was saying as far like Mike McCarthy has what he was saying Zach Martin has done way more than
Yeah,
Mike
yeah, yeah,
McCarthy.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Now that little part,
That was a little jab. That
yeah,
was
yeah,
strong.
yeah. I think that just went a little further then, but you know what I'm saying. Like I said, he spoke with Mike McCarthy at that point in time, and they spoke it out and they hashed it out because I mean he was saying he knows Mike McCarthy, his coaching career. He knows he's a Super Bowl winning coach. Can't all coaches say that at all. But I do think at the same time, I think it was a reason Mike McCarthy left the league. You know what I'm saying, for a minute and had to come back. Now, how many coaches you see do that?
I mean, I say this. I don't know too many ball clubs gonna pick him up.
Exactly. My point exactly.
I mean, not even as a coordinator either. Be honest with you.
Right, to lead the league for a year is
Yeah, I don't see too many. I don't know. I mean, I don't see nobody picking him up. Not even as a coordinator, bro. Like think about this. Nobody went after Bill Belichick. You think they're gonna go after Mike McCarthy?
well, nobody went after Bill per se as of yet for a head coach.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, think about it. Nobody has really went after Bill Belichick right now. Like even, I mean, during the offseason, nobody went after him. And how
They
many?
offered him. They offered him the defensive coordinator job.
Yeah, that was with the 49ers.
Right. So I'm saying, right, yeah. So
I'm
he
talking about
made
the head coach.
right now. Mike McCarthy, right? Mike McCarthy, like you just said, Mike McCarthy might not even get a coordinator job,
Exactly.
let
That's what I'm
alone
saying.
a
He
head
might
coach.
be like Bill O'Brien. He might have to go back down to college.
Yeah, Boston College or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He the, the one thing that I'm noticing, which is surprise, I ain't gonna say surprise. I'm surprised a little bit about it that it didn't happen at the college level before it happened at NFL. The coaching in the NFL is getting a lot more younger.
yeah. Now that's true. That's true. I definitely thought it would have happened more so on
At
the
the college
NFL. I
level.
mean, at college level than the NFL. Then transition to the
Yeah,
NFL. It seemed like it's a little backwards.
exactly.
But
Because
but
you'll
don't
think a
change.
younger coach would vibe better with the younger generation coming out of high school transition to football.
And then just think about the coaches that they have. I mean, the Sean McVay. Could you
Yeah.
imagine Sean McVay at Auburn? Mike McDaniel at Florida. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that
Yep.
would be great for college football. But
Yep.
like I said, it's coming. Just wait. It's just gonna be those schools who are gonna be last to jump on board with it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
yeah, I think it's a changing of the guard.
Hey man, since we talking about the young before we transition on NFL, man. So I want, Mark, man, we talk about a lot about college football and the recruiting class or whatever. So I thought I'd add something to our segment, man. So I'm gonna show two linebackers. Each time we do, we'll show a different position. But I'm gonna do two linebackers, man. This first recruit, his name is Dawson Merritt. He's out of Kansas. He's a 4-star recruit, and he's committed to Alabama. So I'm gonna go ahead and let me share my screen
Alabama.
on it. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna pull them up. Let you check them out, man. Let you check them out. Where it go? All right. Let me open this. He number 4 right here.
Mm-hmm. The track down.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Hit on the ball on the
Now you
play.
see where he at. He down in the edge. Now watch.
Micah Parsons
Get
track.
hands.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
Get hands. Yep. He on the edge again. Using the hand get off.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. He'll attacker. He's an attacker.
Mm-hmm. Look at my space. Wait, Oh, he covering ground now. Ain't giving up on the play. Oh, and calls a fumble.
Well, got some footwork.
You see what he doing right now, man?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's sealing off that edge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's major.
Look out. Taking on 2 dudes right now.
Oh yeah, it's big time football. There. Take on 2. Hold the edge. Hold the edge. You know, see how he ain't jump too soon.
Yep.
Yeah, he definitely looks like a smart player.
Yeah. Oh, that was a stunt too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, stiff arm. Oh yeah, Mark. Y'all got a good one coming in now. Y'all got a good one coming in.
What I'm seeing, I like what I'm seeing.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't over pursue right there. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, he has great body control. I can tell.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. This is the last one I'm gonna show. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Where I say great body control, he's on the
Yeah.
tackle. He blitzes, he
Yeah.
has good footwork. You know, he
Yeah.
can throw the ball. He play out in space.
Yeah. I like that.
He
Yeah.
knows
Yeah.
how to control the edge. You know, doesn't lose containment. I like what I see.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
job. Good job. Good job.
I'm
You
gonna
said
show this one.
is he 4-star or
He'll
5-star?
he'll 4-star. He'll 4-star. He'll 4-star. He committed, y'all. He's committed to Alabama, man.
Yeah, that's good.
He got. Let me see how many offers he got. See how many offers he got. He got 24 offers. The
Dang.
top one was Alabama, Oklahoma, Nebraska, App State, Arizona. But yeah, he committed to y'all.
You could have
Committed to
stopped.
Alabama.
You could have stopped at the Alabama. I don't know where you. It's
All
start getting
right.
worse and worse.
Hey, I'm gonna show this next one, man. This young man. Hey, bro, I'm happy to have him. His name is Caleb Falk. He's from Highland Home, Alabama. I don't know where that's at.
Highland Home, Alabama.
When I looked at it on the map, it was like outside of Montgomery, down in the country, off on one of them back roads, maybe by Troy, Alabama, or something like that.
By
Uh,
Troy.
maybe, but it's Highland Home, Alabama. I ain't never heard that before. Never.
Yeah, yeah, me
Uh,
deep. I don't know what is it.
yeah, I'm gonna show you his film, man. Let's pull it up. He played outside line. He played linebacker, tight end, and wide receiver. He's 6'3", 225. Okay, okay. You know that's a small school. Look at them stadium. Look at them stadium seats right there.
Yeah, we only got like one little section.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Blitzing a lot. Okay. All right, that's what I want to see right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It seems like they sending him on a lot of blitzes. Oh, yeah,
Mm,
wide receiver, right? Let's see what we got going on. Oh, he running a real route. You can tell how big he is, bro.
yeah, he bigger than everybody.
Yep.
Fast
Yeah.
linebacker too.
Yeah. Linebacker and playing wide receiver. He got to move.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we got a good one right here, boy. He committed to Auburn. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He
Oh,
might have to play wide receiver and linebacker.
yeah.
I see what y'all
Oh
do.
yeah, I like that. I like them. I like. Oh, you show how. Let's see how tall he is right there. You see how he got up for that?
Yeah, he taller than everybody.
Oh, he had tight end. Oh yeah. I don't see how he ain't got no spot on him. Nice block, whoever that wide receiver was.
Trojans, they playing down in Troy.
Yep, that got to be. I was right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I like him, bro. Oh yeah, I like him.
Yeah, he look good,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, he look good. He a 4-star. He committed to Auburn. Let me see what others he got. How many offers he got? He got 22 offers. He got Auburn, Florida, Alabama, Florida State, and Arkansas. I guarantee.
He got some good offers.
Yeah, he got some real good offers, bro. He got some real good offers, man.
Yeah, maybe we can flip him.
Yeah, I wonder maybe you already know how to man. Maybe that linebacker pool too in doing that class that because he's class 2025, so this coming up year. Maybe
Yeah.
that linebacker class is too deep. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's what it is. But that was hey man, that's a great athlete, bro. Great athlete, man. Great athlete. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see right there, man, with them two, man. But man, hey, let's switch gears to NFL, man. I know we talked about kind of Micah Parsons and all that type of stuff. And one thing we talked about, man, you know what I mean? We call him the biggest idiot in the NFL, the GM for the Giants. All right. Well, he
Yeah.
didn't sign Saquon. All right.
Oh
Now,
yeah. Yeah.
the head coach for the Giants, he came out verbally saying, I am not committal to any starting quarterback right now. He about sick of he's sick of what's his name?
Dave Jones.
Yeah, Daniel Jones. Yeah, he's sick of him. He's sick of him.
Yeah, as he
And
should
if
be.
I was the head coach, bro, I throw it in his face every day, bro. I throw it into that GM face every day. Thank you for giving me this sorry ass roster. Thank you. You know what I mean? Like, bro, what was you thinking? And why if he's not fired at the end of the season, bro, it's something wrong.
Yeah, that was just an idiotic move to let Saquon Barkley go.
Yeah.
This man over there jumping over people backwards. You know, man, this generational talent. Like, how you even
Well,
let him go?
hey, but yeah, bro. He said he's not committed to any quarterbacks. Some other news you got your quarterback. He was talking about a second opinion, but now tomorrow he's supposed to be having hamstring surgery. Uh, the Bears then fired their offensive coordinator, which I ain't surprised by because Caleb ain't looking good. You better, hey, he's not. He said, before y'all fire me, let me fire some people first.
Right.
That's exactly what that is.
It's the same thing Mike Norvell did at Florida State, firing
Yeah,
off.
yeah. Before y'all fire me, let me fire some people first.
Trying to save face. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what's happening. That's
He out
exactly
there.
what's happening.
He out there.
Yeah, he is. He is, man. So while we talking about it, man, so let's talk about, man, who you think are biggest threats to make it to the Super Bowl right now for the NFL?
Oh man. I mean, the AFC is just so packed right now. A great team. But I mean, like I say, I can't go against Mahomes. I don't think I ever will go against him. But I mean, Lamar is playing MVP level again.
Well, he got to right now, man. That's the problem. And I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. For the people that don't, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. He got to because our secondary sucks.
Man, let me tell you something. Number 32, and I'm mad his name is Marcus, but Marcus Williams. That man need to be working at KFC or something this week.
Bro,
He needs to be fired because I don't know what type of defense this man was playing. I'm like, nah, he was playing terrible defense. I ain't seen that defense play that bad in the league in a long time. Like, I don't know if that was his first time starting. He looked like he can't run that fast. He was so out positioned
yes.
to what he was supposed to be doing. It's like I don't know. I don't
Hey,
know. I don't know. I'm
Mark, I
pretty
was
sure he
so
won't be starting again.
I was so fed up with the Baltimore Ravens secondary this past week. I about called you to ask you, hey man, can you get a hold of B Red and ask me if he's still in shape, man? Because we need somebody in the secondary, bro. I don't know if you watch or gonna watch, but hey, we need some. I was like, man, call somebody, bro, because this
Man,
right here is horrible.
it's terrible.
This is horrible.
Man,
This is horrible. So
they
he got to play at an MVP level because our secondary can't stop no wide receivers, bro.
man,
They can't stop nobody. So if Lamar ain't doing Lamar things like he was back in Louisville, then we're gonna lose. He's
man.
got to. He's got to put up those numbers. He can't play passive right now.
Jamar Chase had like 260 yards on y'all, and Joe Burrow threw for like 460, 420, something like
Yeah.
that. 5 touchdowns and still lost. You will never see them type numbers and still lose.
That lets you know somebody. You know what we've been talking about with college football. We talking about these coaches find these coordinators. You talking about the Bears find the offense coordinator. I ain't gonna say we need to fire our defense coordinator, but our secondary coach need to go because somebody ain't. I don't know what they ain't doing band drills for their hip mobility. They biting on stuff that shouldn't be biting on. You know what I mean? Like he was in cover, bro. How he got Jamar Chase was beating cover four, bro. He was beating cover four because our safety is biting down on a linebacker's responsibility.
Hey man, and for everybody to know, cover four is almost like prevent defense. You have safeties and people playing deep thirds, which is way back,
Yeah, he's
just to
biting
stop
down.
the deep ball.
Yeah, and he's still staying on top. He's biting down. What a safety? What's your first move when the ball height? It's back. You don't come forward. You go back. You
The
supposed to
worst,
be the deepest man back.
the
Why you
worst thing
biting
you
down
can do.
on a crossing route, bro?
The worst thing you can do is have your eyes in the backfield and on those crossing routes, those underneath crossing routes.
Yeah. What the hell you worried about that for? You got a man down here. It's flying.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Come on, bro.
Y'all got to get that together, man. Y'all got to get together. But
Man.
Bill, and I say, I don't know, dog, but like you called it out too a couple weeks ago, man. The Chargers look good to me. They are balling. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Harbaugh's a good coach. You know that. I mean,
Of course.
Harbaugh's a good coach, and he's proven at both levels, at college and at the NFL.
Both.
He is proven at both levels,
Yeah.
which is honestly kind of hard to do. I mean,
Man,
look at Nick
super
Saban.
hard. That is super hard.
Look at Saban. Nick Saban, he didn't do well at the NFL. It's more things that you worried about in the NFL that you didn't have to worry about at college. Now it's almost the same because you're dealing with a lot more money. You know what I mean? At the same level. But he's proved you got different personalities.
Yeah.
You got fresh kids out of high school that you got to develop as a young man to understand the game and just for that speed.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't handle the NFL because it's all about the dollar bill. Hey, if you ain't, this man can hold out for, you know what I mean, all the way up into the whenever, you know what I mean. He ain't care about paying the fines. You got a lot more to worry about. But Harbaugh has been proven to be successful at both levels.
Yeah, he's a man of men. He knows how to galvanize young men. You know, on both, like you said, on both levels.
Yeah.
So he's done a great job, and he's been to the highest level on both. He's been to the Super Bowl and the national championship.
Yeah.
You know, so that is super hard to do, to accomplish. So I mean, yeah, he's definitely, you know, taking Justin Herbert and the Chargers, you know, farther than most probably would have expected him to do in his first year. So I mean, definitely, I see them. I mean, as a contender too, as well. Not necessarily say they'll get there, but definitely a contender. Along with the Eagles, they look great. They still look good to me.
I got to see the Eagles on it. Not on the back half of the year. I got to see what the Eagles do because
Right, because they messed up.
They was up like this, and last year they tumbled straight down. I need to see that second half. You know what I mean?
They sure did. So, but I mean, they didn't have the best of start. Well, I mean, they had a pretty good start, you know.
Last year they went undefeated and then just I think lost
Right.
their last 7 or 8 or something like that.
Right. I was saying like this year they didn't have the
Oh
best
yeah,
start, but they had a decent start though. I mean, because if Saquon Barkley wouldn't have dropped the ball, in that Germany game, wherever they played,
yeah.
if he hadn't dropped that ball, they'd have been like 6-1, at that point in time. So yeah, they're pretty good. So I say them as like I say, the NFC, and y'all, the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. I mean, I can't leave out the Bills. The Bills are balling too. Josh Allen and them are balling.
I got one team for you. Tell me what you think about the Steelers and Russell Wilson.
I mean, definitely the Steelers. Yeah, I
Hey,
definitely lead them at.
hey, now
The
you
Detroit Lions, you know.
was on my head about the Steelers when I was talking about starting Russell Wilson.
Who?
You,
I was on your head about starting Russell Wilson.
yeah,
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 yeah. I
you.
mean,
Hey,
yeah.
Justin Field can't make them throws.
He can, but he just has to. I think it's going to take him learning what to do from Russell Wilson, sitting behind somebody
I agree
and
with you on
doing
that.
and doing
That
what he's doing,
that's
because once again, where did Justin Fields come from?
yeah.
The Bears, the terrible organization who's done horrible by every single quarterback, from Mitch Trubisky to Caleb Williams, Justin Fields. They're horrible at developing people. So I can't necessarily put it on Justin Fields. That's why. That's why, like I said, in Mike Tomlin is another coach, just like I said about Harbaugh, who's a man
Great
of
coach.
men, a
Yeah.
great coach. So he knows what to do. He knows how to bring these people in and put them in the right situations. And you know what I'm saying. So Justin Fields sitting and learning behind Russell Wilson, I think is the greatest, one of the
I
greatest
mean,
coaching
hey,
moves.
when I was telling people that, they're like, nah, man, Russell Wilson, man, nah, we need Justin Fields. He's more mobile. I said, one thing I'll tell you about I said go back to Lamar. Lamar, he able to throw the ball, but each year you see his throwing ability got better. Now his throwing ability is almost as dangerous as his legs. Now, if Justin Fields will ever get his arm as strong as his legs is, now that's when you're gonna be a problem. One thing Russell Wilson got, he always been able to throw the ball, man, and he know how to throw like drop in the bucket. You know what I mean? Like no
Mm-hmm.
ball drop in the bucket. Justin Fields don't know how to do that. You know why Remember Russell Wilson was a baseball guy. He was an outfielder too.
Right, right.
So what an outfielder he got to be able to get that ball to the catcher on those. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Stop a home run from happening.
Yeah,
Drop in the bucket. You
yeah.
know what I
Just
mean?
like
He know how to
Kyler
make,
Murray. Right,
yeah.
right. They
Look,
make those. They make those certain type of throws like that.
Kyler Murray. Also look at Pat Mahomes. Remember, Pat Mahomes is a baseball guy. That's why he know how to throw all them different angles.
Yeah, his daddy too. Definitely.
Yeah. So if Justin Fields, that's the reason why I said they got to go with Russell Wilson right now to see how it pans out. Because if Russell Wilson's mind is right, which I think Tomlin got his mind right, he ain't got that stress like he had the Broncos. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that's one thing. Now
Right.
he's comfortable. He can make those throws. Now he's getting momentum, but he's also teaching because he know he ain't got another 2 years, no more than 2 years left on him. You know what I mean? Maybe one more, but at the max 2. But teach him how to throw, like them out routes. Justin Field out routes when he throw it, it's too far in. That's a pick six all day. He got to get it out. You know what I mean? To the sideline. That's
Right.
one of those little
Who can he
small
learn?
things. Yeah.
Who can he learn that from? Russell Wilson. So
Yep.
that's why I just think it's a great situation.
Yeah.
Like just speaking on Coach Tomlin, his ability, like I said, to correct young men and to bring them into the right situations. Like I said, like you said, you brought Russell Wilson from the Broncos,
Yep.
who were terrible, and you brought Justin Fields from the Bears, who are terrible. And look what they're doing now. You know what I'm saying? And then you to bring them into a situation to where one can learn from the other one, probably more so Fields from Wilson, and to be winning and to be Super Bowl contenders more than likely.
I mean,
Definitely
they
playoff bound.
72 right now.
Yeah, definitely playoff bound. So I
Yeah.
mean, hey, yeah,
Yep.
man, Mike Tomlin definitely up for coaching of the year again.
Yeah. I say between for coach of the year, boy,
You definitely got
I
to go.
I, I I I agree with you on Mike Tomlin, but it's almost got to say Andy Reid, bro, because
Yep. Yep.
think about this. The Chiefs don't look good, but they are fine. Andy Reid's and putting in the right packages for them to win. Think about how many injuries they had. They
No,
still
I
did them.
mean, no, that's real because I mean, even last year, think about it, they didn't think the Chiefs would have been what they were, losing
Yep,
Tyreek Hill, and they kept finding ways to win. I mean, this year it's even more crazy because
bro.
they broke it down. It seemed like every game they done won was like a last second win.
Yep, yep.
Almost every game they won this year, they just find a way to win. Lil Duval said he said, "I'm not saying God, what I'm saying, is swaying football, but he sure got his hands on the Chiefs."
Bro, I
You
swear,
know,
man, God, man, they
because
is
they
finding ways to win. I was trying to
last second win. It's not. They winning by 2 touchdowns. They winning last second type stuff.
yeah.
Each week, week in and week out. I'm talking about from half inches being stepped on the line by the opposing team to block field goals to, like I said, last second score drives and runs. Man, yeah.
I,
Yeah.
look at this, Mark. Pat Mahomes' stats right now. He have thrown for 2,200 yards, 12 touchdowns, 9 interceptions,
Terrible.
and they're undefeated.
Yeah, they undefeated. Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason why I say, really, if you're talking about who should be a head coach, the defensive coordinator.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. No
I
doubt
don't
about
know if he's older though, so I don't know if he want to even do that. You know what I mean? He's not young. You know, I think he's about mid-60s. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but hey,
Yeah, I mean Pat Mahomes, his stats don't look great. Definitely when a bunch of
look
millions
at
of
him like
people like
that.
that.
But they
Right,
find
right.
he
But
show up when they're supposed to show up.
exactly, he knows how to command the offense.
Yep,
He knows how to make the right throws.
yep,
He knows how to audible at the right time. And he makes the right plays. Sometimes he just forces the ball.
yeah.
Into wrong situations, and like I say, he throws all across his body and sideways. So sometimes that didn't go his way, but I mean, at the end of the game, man, you at the scoreboard, as you read the scoreboard, they made the plays they need to win the game, and
They
it
do.
continues to happen.
They do. And I'm gonna talk about the NFC, man. Like you said, you brought the line before I had catch y'all my bad on that. They is scary.
Yeah,
And
the line looked dangerous to me.
I'm gonna tell you. I mean, I don't want to compare NFL with college, but I'm gonna tell you what the Lions remind me of: a Nick Saban team, a Nick Saban Alabama team, because what they are very balanced.
They
They
are.
are very balanced, and when they run the ball, and they gain it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. Alabama had produced some of the best. You know what I mean? Running backs. They is running the ball, bro. Like you even said, like I'm about tired of them throwing the ball. Run the ball.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
Lions team got to say that to it because they
they are.
they run the ball
They,
so well. You have to bite on him when he do the play action because you can't, like, you know what I mean. Like when you run a play action on a team, they ain't run the ball. Your linebacker ain't gonna bite too hard on it. Them balls getting stuck in the hole. You know what I mean? Because they running the ball so well, and he pulling that thing, man.
yeah. Jamar Gibbs is definitely like I said from Alabama. He's extra swift, so you
Yeah,
got to respect him. Montgomery, when they hand him the ball off, he's trying to run over you.
yeah.
So you
So,
definitely have to respect that. So I
yep,
mean, definitely that gives Amon Saint. That gives him time to get open and Jameson. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
yeah.
they definitely all way up balanced. I mean, not to even
They
speak
well,
of.
they is well balanced, man.
Not to even speak of their defense, man.
Yeah,
They're hitting and knocking people loose. So
yep, yep.
yeah, man, they definitely are a complete team, man. I love what I see, what I'm seeing from them, and I know they want it because just to get all the way where they were last year and lose, they were up. They
Yeah.
should have been in the Super Bowl. So I definitely know they have a chip on their shoulder.
They got a real chip on their shoulder, bro. They going. I mean, they 8-1 right now. I mean, we on that back half of the season right now. They maintain that, bro. They're gonna do some great things, man.
Yeah.
Then you got the Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, they both in the NFC East. I wasn't expecting to see a turnaround like I am right now with the Commanders, with a rookie quarterback.
Right.
Uh, that's you know what I mean. That's doing great. He got a great OC, Kingsbury. You know what I mean? That had Caleb. You know what I mean? He know how to develop good quarterbacks and run good offenses, man. So that, like you said, when you talk about the AFC looking very dominant, the NFC looking like that between the Eagles, the Commanders, Detroit Lions. Uh, I mean, now the Cardinals starting to kind of figure his way out because Kyler Murray, bro. I mean, he's dangerous too. Uh, I don't know if San Francisco 49ers going to be able to. They just got CMC back, but like right now, this is in football terms. This is like fighting for playoff time right now. This is really when everybody dialed in. You ain't got to worry about nobody getting traded. Who you got on your roster? Who you got on your roster? Can y'all do it? You know what I mean? And people start getting off IR right now. So this is time to do it. November is a scary time for football, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt about it, man. I mean, this is definitely, crunch time, for NFL and college. So yeah.
Yeah,
It's definitely you finna see the best of the ball,
yeah.
the football programs, at this point in time. So yeah, just buckle up.
So who's on your hot seat right now, man, in the NFL
Coaches?
for coaches? Besides I ain't gonna even say Mike McCarthy because you ain't even gotta say that one. And the reason I'm gonna say that because you remember Jared never extended his deal. This is his last year on the deal anyway.
Yeah,
So I
everybody.
ain't even gotta say. I was thinking like, man, are they just gonna go ahead and fire him, man, right now? But it's no reason to.
Right.
It's no reason to. So who's on your hot seat right now in the
Mm.
NFL?
The head coach up there where y'all at? Um,
Who?
the Panthers.
Oh Lord.
Him. Definitely what is it? Eberliftis, whatever his name is for the Bears. He he definitely I think on the hot seat too.
What
You
about
know,
Cleveland Browns head coach?
I don't know. You can't really say it's his fault though.
Yeah, I get it. I get you. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, so,
that's more of a GM fault.
right. Right, just like the Giants. That's more of a GM thing. Man.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's the issue because and that's the thing, and I can see why Nick Saban didn't like the NFL because you can't pick your players basically as a head coach. You know what I'm saying?
and
That'll be
Belichick was the only one that was able to do that.
right. That would be horrible as a head coach to not be able to pick your players, and definitely if your front office and the head coach are not on the same
That's
team.
thank you. That's
Yeah,
that. If they not agreeing upon it, and the GM say, "Well, I'm still gonna pick this dude,"
it'll never work.
I'm out there coaching. When I'm
It'll
out
never.
there coaching, you sitting in the box having use of my ties. This ain't
Mm-hmm.
that ain't what you know what I mean. They ain't what's supposed to happen. You know what I mean? Like you look at, I guarantee a GM ain't making a move with the Chiefs without Andy Reid saying, "Nah, they ain't who I
Right,
want. Or
right,
this who I
right.
want." That ain't happening. You can look at like Baltimore Ravens. That ain't happening. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Del Costa and Harbaugh is on the same sheet of music. I guarantee the John Harbaugh up in Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers. I guarantee it's some play in that too. So you look at
No
some.
doubt about it.
I say this Jacksonville Jaguar coach. What's his name, man? That
Oh
came from. Uh,
yeah.
he's definitely on the hot seat. He getting out
Yeah,
of there.
yeah.
Duval ain't been allowed that no more.
Oh no, they sick. They sick of it.
They sick of it. They sick
They
of it.
sick.
They
And
sick
they
of it.
that's a strong fan base too. They want him out of there.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
absolutely. So
yeah.
I
So
mean,
five. It was about five. I say yeah, about five head coaches on the hot seat, and everybody knows. Well, I don't know what everybody knows, but like we were speaking of assistant coaches. It's definitely gonna be some job openings for Aaron Glenn. The defensive coach for what you call it for the Lions.
Yeah,
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 yeah. He's definitely gonna have a
yeah,
couple job openings. At this point in time.
yeah.
Mhm.
Let me ask you this, man. Do you think Bill Belichick will come back to coaching?
Yeah.
You think so?
hmm I mean, now I said about a year. It's hard to hire somebody after being out the league, but I mean, he's a one of the in a he's a one of a kind. You feel me? So
Yeah.
yeah, you'll definitely hire Bill Belichick again, and for him to sit down too again, that could be scary because he could just be sharpening his tools.
The reason I ask that, man, because the same way I know there's two different sides. I mean, two different reasons why they not coaching. But is he enjoying doing TV now? You seeing another side of Bill Belichick.
You really
That,
are.
you know what I mean? You see, and the reason I said two different sides, I'm gonna compare kind of similar with Nick Saban.
Yeah,
Like
both of them.
Nick Saban,
Both of them.
it's a load off of their back. You know what I mean? Now
hmm
you're still making some money. You're still making probably good money, and you're doing TV and you're doing kind of on your own will. You're not, you know what I mean? You can kind of take a lapse on that. So
Yeah,
that's the reason why I asked, do you think Bill Belichick will come back?
yeah. I definitely think he'll come back. I mean, I just think he just loved the game so much, and he's kind of been looking. Not what I'm saying, not necessarily throwing himself out there so much, but he's kept an open ear to
Yeah,
to
yeah.
what's going on there.
Well, so out of all them hot seats I named, which one you think would be the best scenario for him?
For Bill Belichick,
Hmm,
got Cowboy.
nah, I don't see the
And
Cowboys.
I say that
I don't see Bill Belichick on the
I
Cowboys.
say that because he's the type of coach who Jerry would listen to. You see what I'm saying? Who the GM would listen to. He's the only type of coach who could get that, who could command that respect from Jerry Jones.
So I'm gonna tell you, Mark, you gonna agree with this when I tell you what happens when a person get older. Once they hit past 60, 65, 70, what happened? They level of I don't give a fuck goes up.
hmm Yep.
And you can't tell them nothing. Like I don't like Jerry Jones, each it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. I don't think that's gonna pan out. I think in my personal opinion, I think the best fit for Bill Belichick would be with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I don't know. I just don't see Bill Belichick in Jacksonville, Florida. In Duval County.
Yep.
I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Now it could. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but like I said, the reason I see the Cowboys is because he could command that respect, and he would get that respect
Mm-hmm.
from Jerry Jones because he's the 8-time winning Super Bowl coach.
Yep.
So you have to respect that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in the world will respect that. Even crazy Jerry will respect that.
He didn't respect it with Jimmy Johnson because he
Because
felt like he would. That
he
it's
knew
a
he blew
Jimmy
it.
Johnson curse. Until he break that curse, it
He knew
won't
he
happen.
blew it.
And,
He knew he
and,
blew
and
it.
he ain't gonna break it because why? He's too stubborn. Remember, I just told you. The
Yes, he
older
did.
you get, the
He
more
got over.
level of you don't give a.
He got over himself. That's why he put Jimmy Johnson in the Hall of Fame, the
That was
Cowboys Hall of
that was
Fame.
forced because he was trying to force it to break the curse. He didn't do that out of his own good. He didn't do that. It didn't come from the heart. Somebody forced it in his heart to do it. He didn't do it on his own.
It came from the heart, and it came with a paycheck
All
at
right.
the same
Okay.
time. At
Okay.
the same time. Now
Hey, now,
Jared don't do nothing unless it's got a dollar bill on it. So it came from his heart with a paycheck.
nah, he ain't doing
Yeah,
it.
but
I can tell you right now,
that's the only word.
I can see Bill Belichick with the Jaguars. After they go ahead and get rid of their head coach. Um, Another place I can see happening is the Jets.
Yeah, I can see the Jets too. I can definitely see the Jets. Definitely with an Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
mean, the Jaguar job is very promising because they still got a young roster, man. And I personally think, even though he had been playing up to that standard, Trevor Lawrence, I, I don't know what it is about them Clemson boys, but they just ain't looking too well right now between Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence. I don't know what happened. I don't know. It like he disappeared, man. Like you see some of
That's
it
what thing I can't understand. You're right, Trevor Lawrence. I don't know what's going on because he came in on fire.
exactly.
So I mean, could it be the coaching problem? Yes, it definitely could be. So
So that's another. I think their roster is good. I think their roster is on both offense and defense. Obviously, you're always gonna have improvement. Even if you win a Super Bowl, you still want improvements on your roster. But I think their roster is more suitable and better suited for Bill Belichick than the Cowboys.
yeah, I mean, I can see that.
And
I can see
another
them
reason
both.
I say the Jets is Bill Belichick. He's what a real great defensive minded coach. The
Mm-hmm.
Jets got a good defense.
Yeah, I can see them both. Like I said, I definitely can see them
But
both.
but you did with Jerry Jones with the Cowboys, he's gonna have a 165-pound middle linebacker think they supposed to stop the run. And
No,
Bill Belichick, I ain't going for that one now. That's
no,
dumb.
no. Bill Belichick would definitely have his hands on player recruitment. No
It
doubt about
that all right, now you're going to the point. What we Jerry even listen to that?
it. He has to. That's exactly why I said. That's why I said
He
Bill
won't even
Belichick.
listen to his own son.
Big Belichick is the only one. His son ain't dish.
He
He
won't
talking.
listen to him. He won't
Well,
listen to him. Hey,
yeah.
matter of fact, it's
Do
a
you listen to
video.
your son? Do you
It,
listen to your son?
hey, it's a video of him. But I say this: if the Giants GM would have listened to his son, he would not have re-signed Daniel Jones to that contract,
Yeah, exactly.
and that's on video footage. So obviously he need to listen to somebody.
Yeah, man, and that's why I said Big Belichick. Who better?
Who
You
better?
you, you bring in a man who got an 8-time
Hey,
Super Bowl ring. You gonna listen to him because you know he knows how to build a program and a
Mark,
winning program.
Mark,
You gonna listen to him.
it ain't about who's better. It's about who really want to fall on the sword to be the head coach at the Cowboys. That's the problem.
Look, man,
I,
I'm
I,
saying,
I don't know. I don't know if too many people want to fall on that sword.
right. So just like we just said, getting up in age and you're not giving them, you know what I'm saying? Your level goes up. So Bill Belichick got that same level too. His is increased too.
It ain't gonna work, bro. It
It'll
ain't
work.
gonna work.
It's the perfect storm, man.
I
It's the
don't know.
perfect storm.
I ain't gonna. I don't. I want to see the line of people that's asking to be the head coach of the Cowboys. I don't think they're lying too long.
Nobody right there. Nobody wants to deal with Jerry.
Thank you. So you
But
want Bill Belichick to deal with him?
Bill Belichick, he won't kill. He, he, he's studying Jerry.
Hey, because why? I'm gonna tell you something. What's the part of the Patriots way? The Patriots way when Bill Belichick was, you don't say too much to the media. Hey, we cut and dry. We don't bring people in our business. We keep everybody out. Shoot, man, the players can't even work out in peace at the Cowboys facility because they got people walking in. Hey, man, you need a spot for that, bro? You 135 pounds. You can't help spot me on nothing. They all in the way. You know what I mean? They
They
like they.
on
I'm about to
display.
break it by the name. I'm gonna leave it alone. I ain't gonna
They
even.
they
What
on
we say,
display.
all in the videos.
Come to death row.
That's what Jerry doing, bro. He all in the way. The next ain't no. Think about this. You think Bill Belichick want to stop practice so Jerry Jones can land his doggone helicopter?
You don't have to stop practice, man. It's on another field. It's on the field next to him where you
Man,
land at,
come
man.
on,
You
bro.
feel me?
Come
It's on the
on, man.
field
Bill
next to
Belichick
him.
ain't going for that, man.
Yeah,
Man,
man.
nobody want to deal with that, man. Nobody
Yeah.
want to deal with that, man.
Yeah, it's the perfect dynamic. Like you said, Jerry talk too much, Bill don't say nothing. Let Jerry do all that talking to the media. He wants to. You feel me?
Well, bro, hey, Mark, man, it was another great episode, bro. It was a good one, man. It was a
No
good one.
doubt. No doubt about it, bro.
Hey, for the folks that joined us, man, on our live today, thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting us. We got a lot of comments and a lot of people that's been tuning in. Also, you might see us go live on Saturday. I like to also go live with the youth games in North Carolina for AAU football too, man. So hey, support them young men. That's we hope to get to that college level and that pro level. But thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for supporting us, man. Mark, man, I'm gonna let you close it out, bro.
Yes, sir. We appreciate everybody. Keep coming back for the topics and the news, and we'll definitely deliver it to you. Basketball is starting up.
Yeah, War Eagle.
Guys,
Hey, we in now. Don't worry. Hey, ignore the fight that Auburn had on the aircraft. That was miscrewed. You know what I mean? That's nothing. That was just
turn
cloud.
around the whole plane, man, because y'all don't know how to act.
Somebody was a little. You know what I mean? They were a little sick, man. That's all
Y'all
that.
don't know how to act, man. They got bathrooms on the plane,
Confused,
man.
man. So ignore all that news, man. We winning.
That's
You know what I
fair,
mean?
man. Turn around the whole
If
plane.
you're a Duke fan, we coming for your ass.
Look. They in trouble. They in trouble. That's the first sign right there. They in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Fighting on the plane already. They got no camaraderie. So
Hey,
get ready.
if you're a Duke fan, we coming for your ass.
Yeah, get
We're
ready, bro.
in North Carolina, and we coming for your ass, War Eagle.
Hey, man, but hey, like you say, basketball season is starting up. The number one team, well, we number two right now in the nation is Alabama Crimson Tide, Roll Tide, and you know that. So pipe down a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna win the national championship this year. Like I say,
All right,
basketball season is started.
Cowboy
So
fan. When
yeah,
you're a Cowboy fan, that delusion go to everywhere. But hey,
yeah.
that delusion go everywhere. But
All
hey,
stuff. What you talking about, man? Yeah, we know we ain't number two for no reason, man. Get it right, keep it right. Yeah, so yeah, we appreciate everybody, man. Definitely check out, the women's basketball. LSU played today. They're still playing right now, I believe. So
yeah.
a lot of sports going on. Like I said, keep coming back. We'll deliver the news.
All right.
All right, go.
Hey, y'all have a great one.